Hello everybody, we are at the National Homestead Historic Museum and Historic Site. This is a recreation of the Freeman homestead, but this is on their land, and burial site I believe is right over there. Let's see there. And we are in Nebraska. Very well done museum. It has the stamps, if you're one like us that likes to have your book stamped. They have a number of them, and they do have a lot of different programs and things here too. Very good overview movie, which explains the standpoint from a lot of different sets of eyes, from once enslaved slaves to immigrants, to women alone who were able to take advantage of the Homestead Act, as well as obviously men and families. But also, as equally if not more important, is the fact that this Homestead Act forever altered the Native people's ability to continue to prosper and use the land that they so rightly deserve to be able to stay on and use. Oh, this is wonderful. Yeah. Nicely done. Even has the smell of the homestead. Nice quilt. A lot of stuff. They had a lot. I mean, they had the fancy clock. He is in the museum. You will see that he is purported to be the first person to take advantage of the Homestead Act, which came into effect January 1st of 1863, signed by President Lincoln. And so it's fitting that this Homestead National Historic Site is put on his property. There's the building there, beautiful building, and very interesting at the entranceway. They have the states where the Homestead Act was allowed, and you can see the cutouts in the different states. That's how much land was attributed to and allowed for the Homestead Act in each state. Obviously, the Eastern Seaboard was not included in this, but it's very interesting to see how even like in was it Iowa, very small amount, because that had already, the firelands and things had already been somewhat populated after the Revolutionary War. But yeah, very interesting. Nicely done to explain that. So, and the exhibits, I have still pictures I'll include in a Facebook, or actually in a blog post. So I think we're going to go take a walk out now. Some of the interesting farm machinery, again, inside they show the progression of animal-powered to industrialized or steam power to, and then, you know, eventually motor-driven. But nice collection, and it's a perfect spot. Boy, did we pass a lot of fields. Interesting, I like the way they did the chinking. It's got a lot of character. Even though it's a reproduction, it still has a lot of character to it, for sure. And there's a nice gift shop inside, quite a lot of books on quilting, and a lot of first-person diary account books and things, which is really nice to see. This is here in the middle of this restored prairie. You can imagine what homesteaders experienced when they first came to this land. Listen to the birds, the insects, smell the cottonwood in the air, feel the richness of the soil, see the varied nature has to offer. Legend says that Freeman was a Civil War soldier Found this plot of land while scouting for the Union Army in Nebraska in 1862 and chose the land rich with resources. It had a creek for water, trees for a home, lush grasses for pasture, and good soil for crops. Take you on a little walk out here.